Hi.
Hi, where did you learn to skate?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Fine, but not very good at this.
Hey, I like your shirt. Are you from New York?
Yes, originally. I was born there.
Did you raise there?
Yes, of course. I did, but my family moved here 10 years ago, when I was in my schooling.
Good, but where did you learn to skate?
It's here only, in this park. But this is my third time.
Well, this is my first time. Can you teach me some more lessons?
Sure. You just follow me.
And let me introduce myself. I'm Ria.
I'm Anish. Very nice to meet you.
Hey, it was fun. Thanks for your lesson.
Ah, it's not a big deal. So tell me something about you?
I'm doing work in a travel agency.
Really? What types of work you do there?
I'm in charge of the computers.
Oh, then you're one of the computer specialists.
Well, sort of. I guess so.
That's really great one. Then you can guide me to improve my computer knowledge.
Oh, exactly. But only if you promise to give me some more skating lessons.
Okay, it's a deal.
A celebrity interview.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with me, Jerry Mender.
Oh, really, it's pleasure.
You have a beautiful accent. May I know where did you grow up?
Sure, actually I grew up in England, in a city, called Brighton.
What was that like?
It's a lovely city, right by the sea. My family still lives there. My father owns a restaurant, and my mother teaches school.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I never thought I'd be a model. I wanted to be a doctor or maybe a writer.
Why not model?
Well, I always thought I looked funny.
I can't imagine it. Were you popular when you were growing up?
Not really. I wasn't unpopular, but I wasn't in the popular crowd at school. I had a nice group of friends, though.
What about your free time as a child? Did you have any hobbies?
Of course, I used to love to draw. Later I learned to paint, and I still do that. Actually, I have some paintings in a gallery.
That's very impressive.
Well, it's a very small exhibit. But it's something I really enjoy.
Did you have any favorite game when you were growing up?
I used to play video games a lot as a kid. The video games then were very different from the game now. I didn't have any favorite, though. I like of them.
What about your favorite place?
My favorite place? I used to go to a summer camp in Ireland. I loved that. I got to go horseback riding almost every day.
Do you still go to Ireland?
No, not very often.
Neighborhood.
I think this neighborhood sure has changed.
Yes, you're right. A few years ago, not many people lived here, but the population is growing so fast these days.
And remember how we used to rent videotapes at that little video store?
Yeah, now it's a multiplex cinema.
I hear they are tearing down our high school. They plan to build a shopping mall. Very soon, it would have just malls and parking lots.
That's because everyone has car. 50 years ago, people walked everywhere. But nowadays, they drive.
Well, what about old bookstore? Do you know if it's still there?
No, it's not. And it's changed as a hair salon.
Oh, then what about the Thai restaurant next to it? I love that place.
No problem, it's still there.
Are you free to go there this weekend? I'll drive. I can pick you up.
Wow, good idea.
Discussion about changes.
How long have you been here?
For over 15 years.
Have you noticed a lot of changes during that time?
Oh, yes, quite a few. This is a much nicer place to live now than it used to be. And it's much greener too.
What about other changes?
When I first moved here, there weren't many trees around. But over the last few years, the city has planted trees everywhere. It's made everything such a difference.
How do you like living here?
Well, it's an interesting city. But car is one of our needed here. You can't go anywhere without the car. There is a good bus serves. But there isn't any more.
Why is that?
Oh, because they expect that everyone must have a car, so that they don't bother to provide decent bus service. It's getting worse.
I really didn't expect that this neighborhood has got changed like this.
Why do you say so?
Well, when I and Rio first bought this house was almost 15 years ago, I've still remembered, there were lots of young couples living with their children on this street.
But now I'm not seeing any kid out today.
I think they would have grown up and move out of their parents' houses.
The young children only we can see here these days are the grandchildren when they come to visit.
It's too bad. I really miss the sounds of playing kids. It's gotten way too quiet around here.